What's up, everybody? It's your boy, 9Round Ninja, coming to you on a Thursday, technique of the week from 9Round in Hoover. All right, so today, one thing I want to talk to you guys about is something that I get a lot of questions about, or I call out during a break and nobody knows what to do. Today, what we're going to go over is the infamous switch kick. All right, so the switch kick is nothing more than a round kick where we swap our feet, putting our front foot behind us, and now we have more room, more distance, more power generated so that we can throw our kick here versus here. Okay, not much power with just a flip. Okay, we want to skip our feet back, turn those hips, get a full rotation of those hips, knee, throwing that shin into that heavy bag. Okay, being able to use our front leg and putting full power with it. Now, what we're going to start out with, I'm right-handed, so I start out right side back. Okay, so we're going to start out in our fighting stance. Right side back, fighting stance, chin tucked, hands up, eyes up. All right, we're here. First part of the switch kick, like I said, we're going to break it down into two parts, the switch and the kick. Part one is we're going to take this front hand. Now, different styles will have you doing different things with this front hand. A lot of competition, the background I come from, we take that front hand and move it out a little bit, okay? That creates kind of a blinder for our opponent. If we were throwing that hand out, got that glove out there, kind of blinding their vision just for a split second before we throw that kick, really so we can blind them right before they get hit with our technique, okay? So we can stick it out like a stiff jab, boom, 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 okay? Or we can just keep it up, run it across our face, blocking that body, using that elbow, blocking that body, blocking that face, using the elbow for our body, okay? Now, we're gonna take that hand, I'll stick it out, but like I said, a lot of times we can start here. For beginners, it's probably best to start up here, and then we're going to do a Judy chop at the end, okay? Don't go ninja chopping nobody that don't need ninja chopping, all right? So, here's what we're going to do. Part one, we're going to work on our switch. Now, notice I call it a switch. We don't call it a swap. This is not a swap kick, which I don't know if there is a such thing as a swap kick. I've never heard of one. We're going to do a switch. So, we're going to take our feet from our normal fighting stance, and we're going to move this front leg. We're going to hop up, get heels off of the ground just a tad. We're going to switch our feet fast. Boom. The speed of the switch is killer. If you swap slow or you switch slow, your kick's going to be slow. If you swap fast, your kick's going to end up being fast. You want to bounce off of that foot. So we're coming here, hands up, taking that hand up, boom, switch. Nice and fast, just like we were doing fast feet on the ladder drill. All right. Obviously, we're taking this hand, sticking it out, or bringing it across our face. The reason we do that is because when we get ready to fire our kick, we're going to throw that hand down past that leg, rotating them hips, throwing that shoulder into it, letting our kick have momentum and power as we finish it out. Okay, a lot of times you will hear me say, swing your baseball bat, swing your round kick like your baseball bat. All right, if we don't follow through with any of our kicks, with our base foot, our hands, our shoulders, our hips, you can picture being on the golf course at the driving range, having your golf club in hand, and every time you get ready to drive that ball 400 yards, like I know Alan Sand can, we're here, and we just stop right here in the middle versus allowing ourselves to follow through. Same thing with baseball. Every time we hit a fastball home run, if we stopped our swing right in the middle of the plate, we would never be able to hit the ball far. We want to continue our follow through with our swing the same way we want to follow through with our kicks. All right? Part of that follow through is hips and shoulders. So we're here, we do our switch. Boom. Hand is up, blocking that face. Now when I get ready for my switch, you're going to notice on me, I kind of halfway cheated a little bit to make it a little faster. I take that back foot, which is my right, and I kind of start pointing that back foot or my right foot. I almost start turning it to the side. What that's going to do is speed up my rotation as I get ready to fire that switch kick, keeping me from having to break that kick down into two full separate movements. We want it to flow seamlessly. So, part of the kick, we're now to the kick. I skip, I switch, right? We don't swap sides, we just switch feet. Boom, boom. Just like fast feet, turning that foot. Shoulders keep turn, minimizing our target. Hand is up, now we're going to fire that knee up, throwing our round kick, and we're going to throw that hand down, okay? You're going to notice my back foot is already turning, okay? I want to end up with my heel pointed straight ahead at that bag. That involves coming up on the ball of your foot, being able to turn your body and momentum around. Firing that switch kick. I'll put a couple ones up for you on the bag, breaking it down, and then we'll let you guys do it when you come in. So, we're here, ready for the switch. Feet are gonna skip, fast, boom, fast feet. Now, got that hand out or up, okay? I'm firing that left leg, which was my front leg, now it's my rear leg. I'm firing that left leg, turning that into a round kick, turning my base foot, and letting my body roll through the kick. If you turn your base foot and turn your hip, your hand will have no choice but to fall down into what I like to say here at the gym, teaching beginners, sweep the leg Johnny, letting that hand come past the knee, okay? Rubbing the side of that leg, boom, throwing that hand back, rotating the hip and shoulder into that kick. Maximizing our power when we got it. These are big, heavy bags. They can take it. I want you to hit it with some power. So we're here for the switch. Fast feet, fast hands. Hands are up, ready for the kick. Firing the kick. Hand goes down, shoulders, hips turn. One more time, putting it all together. Smooth motion. If I can get where you can see me. Firing the kick. So that's our basic switch kick. It's nothing more than a round kick where we change our feet. All right, guys, that's your breakdown, Technique Thursday. Hope you guys have a great week. If you got any more questions, drop a comment below. We'll see you guys next week. Y'all have a good weekend. From 9Round in Hoover, once again, it's your boy, 9Round Ninja. See you soon.